Good morning. It's Margaret at the University of Sewing, and it's Facebook Live. And we have Pat today.
I made it.
I'm not by myself. I've been by myself a lot lately.
Yes, you have. I watched the videos.
You guys are not around, and it makes me sad.
I came today. Yay! Hello, everyone.
So, okay, guys, we have a giveaway. Why don't you tell them about it, Pat?
Well, we have this giveaway because I know a lot of our quilters are going to be going. You need this lint roller to take off those stray threads while you're when your quilt's done. And we also have a Michael Miller, which cracks me up. My husband's name's Michael Miller, but
okay.
But we have this charm pack for you with this. And if you would do us the kind favor of putting share in the comments, we will put your name.
They have to share first.
Oh, you have to share it first, and then we'll find out, and we will put your name in a drawing. And if we draw your name, then you have to be the glad owner of this charm pack and roller lint.
And you don't have to live locally, guys. So the idea is that when you share our live videos, and you can do this within a 24-hour period. If you go ahead and share them, your friends who sew and the people they know who sew, hopefully we're going to have new customers.
You mean like Elaine and Debbie who share all the time?
Elaine and Debbie. Love you guys. You're the best. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. But, you know, the thing about it is that the more people know about us, we can keep on having all these wonderful, lovely fabrics. We can go ahead and we've been shipping all over the country. We have to send a shout out to Whitney Luckenbill of Tomcat Stitchery. Her customers are getting to know about us, so we're staking in.
Fantastic.
We had a gal come in who's I'm trying to remember if it's a child at IU, but she watches Tomcat Stitchery, and she came here for the first time this past week, and she went out with a bundle full of stuff, and she was very thrilled. But, you know, one of the things she said to us is that I now know what it looks like in here and what you have, and I'm going to go online and be able to shop with confidence that, you know,
that helps a lot.
You know, it really does. So if you get the opportunity, we'd really love to meet you. But if you don't, if we're not in the mix of you getting here to Indiana, we ship everywhere. Look at this. First thing this morning, we walk in, we've got 3 orders. Now, I don't know what number 3 was. It was probably a class. So, but I only see the ones that are actual physical things that we're going to ship to you. So I will look for the classes later. But you can sign up online for classes. You can sign up online, you know, you can shop online. Everything that I'm going to show you today is going to be available that way. So when you guys hit the share button on your Facebook Live feed and you let other people know.
You mean like Donna and Suzanne?
Thank you both, ladies. You are awesome. So that really helps us, and it makes sure that we get our message about the University of Sewing gets out there to the public.
And Brenda.
Yay, Brenda. Brenda, you've got a face. She won one of them here not too long ago.
Yes.
And it's in the cubbies waiting for her. So I can't wait to see her. Okay, let's get this off and going into the shipping department. Now, I told you guys in the email that I had a Bernina lap quilt ready to go. It is ready to ship, and look how cute this bundle looks. You know, it is quite the stack of fabric. It's not that big of really is a lap quilt. So this guy is only, let me get my glasses on here. He's only 42 by 61, but there's a big stack of fabric ready to go. It's going to be a super cute project for someone. You guys have someone you know that loves their Bernina. Wouldn't that just be the cutest gift?
It would be.
It'd be a super cute gift. So we've got them here. I have the instructions to do this. So, you know, they're going to come with your bundle. So those are ready to go. Another really adorable kit that we have available and ready to go out the door is the Hometown Plaid Porch Kit. We've done it in greens and plums, It's a really nice size quilt. Let me see. I'm going to look again for, you know what, this one? Let me see. I've got the instructions here, so maybe finished quilt is 66 by 81. So this is a really nice size quilt, guys. And it's all done in these gorgeous Tilda fabrics. It's going to be really pretty. I'm going to just tell you that we do these a little differently in that we use the current available fabrics in these kits. Now, when some of these have come out, Hometown is one of them. The only thing we have left of Hometown, I think we have one layer cake left, but all the fabrics from Hometown are pretty much gone. So this will not have Hometown fabrics in it. What it'll have is the current available Tilda fabrics. And did you know there's a new line coming out for Tilda?
Another new one.
Another.
Awesome.
Well, they do, I believe they do three lines a year. So we're coming up to our fall. It's going to be a little bit yet. I don't believe it comes out until the beginning of October. But that's going to be coming out. So what we've got in stock, we're going to go through it, I'm sure. And these will be gone. But this has got some really cute fabrics in it. And it is ready to go for you. Here, I'm not sure how well. I can't open this bag up. But that is going to have some really pretty fabrics from the Bloomsville line. It's got some of the fabrics from, what was the latest one that they just came out?
Pie in the Sky?
Pie in the Sky. Pie in the Sky in Bloomsville. That's mostly what's in here along with some chambrays. So you've got all these beautiful fabrics in here. It's going to be gorgeous. Lori picks out the fabrics for you, and she just does a really great job. So I just want you to understand what you're going to get when you get one of these. And so we also have Chic Escape, and that one is way long gone. This one had a bunch of different fabrics from the Chic Escape line, and that one has been not in print now for over 2 years. So we obviously don't have those fabrics, but look how simple and easy these quilts are. They're really beautiful. In this case, you know what? One of these days we're going to do this. We're going to put the size of the quilt kits on here. We need to go through those today and find out. But this one, I believe, is very similar in size to the last one. I think it's in the 60 by 80 range. So it is really, I mean, Tilda fabrics are just such an enjoyable line and they're so beautiful. They go with a lot of different couture. And again, here you can see some of the fabrics in here, and it's a really pretty group of fabrics. And because they're a scrap quilt and they're all done with the same designer, they just look really good.
They match and meld really well.
Yeah, they do. They look really, really good. So those are beautiful. Guys, we have some new fabrics. We have some new fabrics, and these are all, interestingly, every one of the ones I'm going to show you here in the next couple of minutes are from Robert Kaufman. I'm just going to tell you that Caitlin isn't here anymore, except for she might be able to come back like for special events and things like that. But since she's not, I'm much slower at getting stuff entered in the system. So these are not entered yet, but they will be by the end of the weekend. Okay, they'll be entered and they'll be in the latest arrivals. So by Monday, you will be able to see them. So we have this beautiful linen cotton blend. And this one is, I'm trying to remember, it's a Riverbend fabric from Robert Kaufman. So this is a gorgeous fabric. This would make such a cute pair of pants.
Oh.
It would make a great jacket. I'm seeing it as one of those like kind of jean shirt kind of jackets. I think that would be super cute. And it is absolutely beautiful. This is kind of a, it's not really yellow. It's not really beige. It's got a little bit of orange in it. And if you look at end here. Look how interesting they did this with this little red stripe on it. So these are grays, blacks, and then this kind of, like I said, it's kind of a orange toned.
It makes me think of those creamsicles.
Creamsicles, exactly. Well, and interestingly, we did get creamsicle. So we got this one. And this is another, and I'm not sure if this is a Riverbend. No, this is Essex. So this has got your cream and your coral colors going together. And it is super wonderful, nice and soft. And I believe, let's see here. We're going to look. It's a linen cotton blend too. So these would be really, could you see a really cool little piece of piping on something with this and this one? I think that'd be really pretty. So we have these, and then I'm going to pull this other one because apparently that was the color of the day. Then we have this great piece here with daisies on it. At least I'm going to call them daisies. Maybe Gerber daisies because they've got the big centers. So those are really cool. And this is part of the Riverbend line. This is also a cotton linen blend, so you can make clothes with it. It's totally washable, guys. We are going to be able to machine wash it cold, and then it is suggesting tumble dry low, so you're in good shape. And it is really beautiful. I can see a lot of people wearing this very nicely. I think that would be great. And I'm not going to hand you more than 2-pack because they're really heavy. And so we're going to go ahead and give you those. All right. So then another piece that is also the Riverbend line. And is this Riverbend too? So I can just get that over with. They're all Riverbend. Okay. So this one is a linen cotton blend also. And this one is a great taupe color. This is really pretty. So we've got this great taupe color with this kind of abstract, what would you call those? The little, you know, the little cotton balls that come off of like daisies and stuff like that.
It's just a flower. It makes me also think of the dandelion burst things.
Yes, exactly.
When they start to bloom in their whiteness.
And it is really, really pretty. So we've got that, the taupe with the gray on top of it, very sharp looking, medium size print. You can see my hands against it so you can see what the print size is for it. So these are all going to be cute as any kind of thing that you want a little more, they have a little more structure to them. So bags are going to be great. Jackets are going to be great. Pair of pants would be really cute in them. You could go ahead and do any kind of like a duster, something like that. Yeah. Those would be cool. So now this one's a little different. This is actually canvas. So I'm going to just tell you right now, when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, these would make the cutest cushions on my outdoor furniture.
Well, there you go.
I mean, so cute. This
home
is
decor.
This is home decor fabric for sure if you want to use it that way. Now, this one being a canvas, let's see here again and make sure. You know, they're telling me I can wash it. I wasn't sure about that, but they are telling me I can wash it. So this would probably soften up some. But look, guys, this is really stiff. So whatever you're going to use it for, cutest bag ever. Mm-hmm. You could make yourself a really cute little backpack bag. I think that would be fabulous.
I have the perfect pattern for it.
And a tote bag would be nice. Your cushions on your outdoor furniture. Or you could make this as a pretty couch cushion. There's a lot of things. If you're going to do some sort of clothing item out of it, just be really aware it's going to have to be something tailored, something very structural. Because it is, like I said, it's kind of stiff. So we want to make sure that you know what you're getting. Hey, speaking of knowing what you're getting, if you see something here today, you see some sort of fabric that we're doing, something that we're doing and you have questions about it, you can always send us an email at info@universityofsewing.com, or you can actually request samples. So if you want a piece of fabric, see if the colors are right, we are happy to send that to you. Okay, this is the cutest line. This line is, let me make sure I'm getting it, Sienna. The whole line's called Sienna. Again, this is Robert Kaufman. And guys, this is gorgeous. It is a perfect blender for so many things, but it stands on its own with some of these colors. And I don't know if we have the entire line here, but we have a nice selection of this line if it's not the entire line. So the first one I showed you is their hydrangea line, and then, or their color. And then this one's called Lavender. Look how pretty those are. Those are just gorgeous. I am super pleased with this. Then we have this lovely, let's see, what are they calling it? So I make sure this is their black. And this is super cool. This has got some lovely grays through it. You can see the little bit of floral leaves on it. Really, really elegant looking piece of fabric. I am really liking this. I think that this can go in a lot of quilts, I'm imagining. It'll be really pretty. Right. So here we have the gray. The gray has actually a tiny bit of a purplish blue and even almost a tiny bit of yellow. So this is really interesting and very, very pretty. And they're calling this gray, but I will tell you this gray has a lot of green in it. A lot of green in it.
Slate.
Our slate right here. This is your beautiful, has that teal kind of color in it, aqua teal. Very, very pretty. Again, very much a green-based one. All right. So I'm going to move this over so that I can actually reach stuff because I
check out this lilac.
Yeah, lilac is super awesome. Is this not beautiful? Look how pretty that is. I am loving this line. This is a coral in here. You've got this raspberry color. Very, very pretty. Burgundy. How about the burgundy to go with it? Again, the print is really nice and the colors are stunning. This one is called Shadow, and this one might be my favorite. I like this one a bunch. It's got that kind of teal green in it, and it's got beautiful blacks in it. Much darker gray here in the background. Aberdeen. How do we pronounce that again? Do that for me.
Aberdeen, I believe.
Aberdeen. Okay, I'll let you say it because I never say it right. All right. Again, we have some purples in here. Very, very pretty. And our last one, Fog. That's a good name for this one. This one is, I thought this one was really interesting compared to the rest of them because it's very pale. Very pale. It's going to go with a lot of different things. Really beautiful. I think you guys, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous line. So we will put a fat quarter bundle up for these two because they're just like perfect for fat quarter bundle. And then we'll go ahead and have it available online. Like I said, it should be on there by Monday. So it depends on how busy we are. Make me too busy to do this today, guys. I'd love to see you.
Oh, yes. Come visit.
So come and visit. We don't like to be bored. We would like to see you. So hopefully you will do that. And then I'm going to have Pat bring me over. I'm bringing out something we haven't shown you in a while. And I want to make sure that you guys know that we have these pieces. And we have a whole group of fabric from Africa. These are hand dyed, hand printed. They are sewn, obviously, by native people in Africa, and they're so exceptional. I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget to Because we haven't talked about him in a long time.
But we have talked to Solomon.
We have talked to Solomon. What have you said to Solomon recently?
Well, he would like to come see us and bring us some more products.
Well, I can't bring more to the list until we sell these.
Well, that's kind of what we've told him.
So, these are not finished on the ends for the most part. There's one that is finished, but I will tell you about that in a second. This is done on a heavier canvas. You could make these into pillows. You could do this as a jacket. This would be an amazing jacket, guys. So, what we've got is these are hand woven. They're made up of strips very similar to mud cloth. They are hand stamped. They're really quite lovely. The colors are just stunning. And so this is one piece here, and they are all on our website. If you go into our fabrics and you put in African, you will come across our Africa, because I think that'll work too. So very, very beautiful. Here's a different one in that and I don't know what the symbols mean, guys. I apologize. I really don't. So this one's really interesting. I love the way they did the dyeing on this one. It's got this kind of a little bit of a splotchy type thing going on. Really, really pretty. I'm just going to tell you, you could hem the ends of this and hang it as a wall hanging. It would be incredible. And I'm going to guarantee you nobody will have anything like it. It is really fabulous. So then we have this one. This one is super graphic and so interesting. It is, let's see. They're not, as far as physically heavy, they're not physically heavy, but the fabric is definitely more heavy than, I think these are all done on cotton. Very interesting. They've got some different kinds of, they are what they are. They come as is, amazing graphic detail on them. And I'm just gonna tell you, it would be so stunning to have this. I'm just thinking you could have a ring at the house and have this hanging if you wanted. That would be really interesting. And I'm gonna show the last one like these. These are mostly right in the 40 by 60 sizes. Most of them are right around there. So very cool and beautiful pieces of fabric. Again, they're not finished on the ends, so that if you decide to do something with it, you could put a some sort of a tube on the back and hang it off of a pole. They could be hung either horizontally or vertically. They're very pretty. The colors are so interesting, and they are very, very much a one-of-a-kind piece. So those are all of our browns, creams, and so forth, and they're all done on cotton. Now this one is hand stamped, and it is finished on the ends. They put a little hem on each end. So it would be, you could turn around and put this right out on your couch tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a piece, believe it or not, the fiber on this is actually a rayon. How in the world they did this, I have no idea. Very interesting. It has some variations in the color and so forth. It is very interesting, very beautiful. Again, you could use this as a jacket. You could take and totally make this into a jacket. This is more drapable than the other pieces. So very beautiful. And the last one is a piece of indigo. And it is so incredibly rich. I am guessing I would not trust the dies to be super set.
No.
I just wouldn't. This one is a pretty big piece. This one is 83 by 59. So it could go over a bed if you wanted to. This one is finished on the ends also. And again, this was woven in strips. This was woven in strips, and then they probably wove it first. It feels like it's just cotton to me. It was woven in strips, and then they sewed it together with a zigzag. And then the ends, because it was woven, are just the woven finished edges. And then they did a simple hem on each end. So, very different, very unusual. I'm guessing you don't see this every day. I think that this is really worthwhile to just, I mean, you could do so many different things with this. So beautiful. And again, this is more drapey, but it is still fairly stiff, but it's just like a perfect size to go over a bed. So depending on how your house is decorated, this might be really nice. It's very lovely. So I wanted to make sure that I covered those with you because we haven't talked about them in a long time. The other thing that we also have is we have some used saris that we have available for sale. I believe there's 4 of them. And those are in our website also. If you just put in sari, that'll come up, and it's S-A-R-I. Those are usually 5-yard pieces of fabric. They are as is because they are used. So they're more vintage pieces. So there might be some little bits of damage throughout them. So you just have to, I mean, I'm not going to sell you something that's damaged through the whole thing. I mean, but it might have a little bit. So they're just unusual, and the fabrics in them are just absolutely gorgeous. So we have those. Now we want to remind you one more time, you can get entered into the drawing for our prize today. Our prize today is a beautiful little charm pack and a nice little lint roller, which we're going to need to use one of them here on the table after all that. And those are going to be, somebody is going to win those. And what you need to do is share our live video. Go ahead and hit the share button on Facebook sometime while you're watching this. And then in the comments, put that you shared so we know to enter your name into that drawing, because a lot of us have our privacy settings set up so that even if you share, I might not know who you are. I'll know how many people shared, but I won't know who you are. So thank you again, everybody, for being our customers, and we hope that we will see you soon. We have all kinds of things going on. We're going to be doing a shop hop at the end of September. We have got a bunch of classes just put online.
Yeah, classes are wonderful.
The classes selection right now are really hopping, so please make sure you get signed up for those. And we will see you next Friday for Facebook Live.
Bye-bye.